Thomas, sit. Thomas. Hi, welcome back to Good Doggy Training. So we're here in Clumber Park to do a little bit more training with little Thomas. It's turning into quite a nice day, so there's a good few people around. So the subject I wanted to explore with you today was about need. What does your puppy need? What do you think your puppy needs? So little Thomas had a little jump up, I think, at the GoPro, which was quite funny. So needs. What are the things that your puppy needs? So first, safety. Safety is number one in any dog, never mind a puppy, mind. So safety is the first thing. Nice home, safety. Second, food and water. Third, they're obvious. Third, hey up, what's he got now? Thomas! Good boy, you're tidying up. Go on in. So third is health. So obviously making sure that your puppy is healthy, free from disease, etc. But what comes after those things? What sort of things do you think? Good boy. So little Thomas has had a swim, so he's quite wet. So I'm letting him have a little run around. He's doing in this little bit of wooded area. Good boy. Come on in. Good boy. Good boy. Good lad. Good lad. Good boy. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Good boy. So there was another dog running. Come on in. So I just keep turning, which he obviously heard the first time, but the other dog was quite alluring, so it took a couple of goes before he came back, but he did. Good boy. Good boy. So he's going to be a working dog when he grows up. So this is all training for him, hunting this ground. Good lad. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. That's it. Yeah, good boy. I'm just encouraging him to use his nose and find what he can. Good boy. Good lad. So you can see from the reaction there that he does actually know that peep peep means to turn. Your puppy needs training. So training in basic stuff, toilet training, but training in other things that most people would agree on. Sit, walking on a loose lead, recall. So let's try this recall. Thomas! Good boy. There you go, little man. Off you go. Go on in. Okay, so there we're practicing recall. So they're the sorts of training things that you need to do. And then the other aspect is experiences. So our dogs, our puppies, live in our world. We don't live in theirs. And that's important. So they have to get used to our world and what we consider normal. So just a dog over there, so I've just peeped him away from there. Yeah, so experiences, so like the dog over there. You know, they've got to have experiences around people, other dogs, but then lots of other things like buses with air brakes and just sitting chilling in a cafe or the pub. I don't know, if you go stand on little local football grounds, just that experience, kids kicking footballs. Thomas! Oh, let's pick that up. Anything that we're proper tidying up the park here, anything like that, they're all experiences for puppy. So you've got to think about all the different types of things that puppy needs to experience. So the two things that you need to do, sorry, I've just been trying to put that in my pocket. The two things that you need to do are the training and the experience. So why oh why does almost everybody insist they have to take puppy for a walk? Where in that lot of needs does a walk come? It doesn't, does it? Puppy needs to be trained and experience stuff about how we live our lives. So little Thomas is struggling to behave today. Life is far too distracted. Every time he pulls forwards, basically I just stop. So there's some dogs going past now. Oh, so there he's just gone too far forwards, and again, so I've stopped. Thomas, good boy, till he comes back, and then I'll carry on again. Good boy. Thomas. Thomas. Good boy. Thomas. Good boy. Thomas is 6 months old now. You can't just constantly go to lure him with a treat. You never get anywhere. Thomas. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Sit, little man. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Thomas. Thomas. Good boy. Thomas. Good boy. So, I can hear some of you at least shouting at the screen, I'm sorry, but you're taking your puppy for a walk. Well, I disagree. I'm training him, okay? So I've set out deliberately with a little itinerary of the things that I'm going to do with him. So I think we've sort of hit the 6 months mark with him, and he's turning into a little bit of a thug again. So I have actually got him out of the car, put him back in the car, got him out of the car, put him back in the car, 3rd time before he actually came on his outing, his training, what you might think is his walk, because I get out of the car, walk across the car park, and it's all about loose lead walking, and he has to do it. So like you saw earlier, if he's going ahead, he gets called back. So it's all about that training. It's not we're going for a walk and actually I'm going to get pulled along like that. That is not what we do. And if he's being a thug, he gets to go back in the car. Took the other dogs out, and then I came back for him and tried again. So it's all about training. So let's recall this puppy. Thomas! Good boy. Good boy. Good lad. Go on in. Go on in. So the thing is, unless you get him to go away again, it's just going to see or perceive coming back as a negative thing. That it's just about you putting the lead back on. So you have to do recall lots of times where you call them back, they get a treat, they go back out again. So this is not a walk, it's recall practice. Look at this little love. You're bonkers, mate. You can't carry that. Come on. So the itinerary today for little Thomas, loose lead walking, so that's out of the car, across the car park, down to the visitor centre. I usually go and call for a drink, so it's good practice for him just to stand and have to wait around while there's other people and other dogs and stuff training. Then he's just done some water practice, so retrieving from water, so a little bit of swimming, and he's getting better, he's getting okay about that. So I'll just recall him. So I don't know whether you could see there was a little dog in hot pursuit as well. So swimming practice, retrieving from water practice, and then he's done some turns and he's practicing some recall. And so the next day that I bring Thomas out, I might decide to focus on different training things. To be fair, it always focuses on loose lead walking, because you've got to, haven't you? So much of a dog's life has to be loose lead walking. Thomas! 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 So if he was ignoring me like this, all I'm going to do is run in the opposite direction. So now you can see him coming. Oh boy, good lad. Go on in, go on in. And then the important thing is to let him go off again and then practice your recall again. So he's got to get it into his head. Coming back is a must. It's not a possible. Thomas! Good boy. Good lad, good boy. Go on in, go on in. So there, even though there was a dog quite close, he chose to come back. So I'd made my point, running off, because he does actually want to be with me, which a lot of the time it's difficult to see because he's such an awkward dog. So next time I might focus on taking him near a busy road, or a train line, taking him near some sheep or cows, just other things like that. They're the experiences that I mean. So just thinking of lots and lots of different scenarios where your pup is getting that experience and will hopefully learn that that's all perfectly normal and not feel any need to react in any way. So I get people explaining to me that they feel they need to tire their dog out, tire their puppy, so that they're more relaxed and chilled when they get home. And I completely understand that. However, the reality is you get a fitter puppy. So a fitter puppy is going to want even more exercise. Unless you've got a lot of time and energy yourself, you're probably not going to keep up with that fit puppy. So try to think about what it is you create. So my view, whether or not you agree, is that a puppy doesn't need a walk as such. It needs training experience until it's about 1 year old, till all of that basic socialisation, to all the things that it's going to experience through its life, all of the basic training is thoroughly ingrained. So you should have no problems with your adult dog. So 1 year old, that's when I'd start to increase fitness, because you've already hopefully got the control and the acceptance of everything.